Hey everybody, James and Tammy, what are we today?
We are Groundhog Day.
That's
February
right.
the 2nd. And no, Kiki hadn't had her babies yet.
Yes, we just did a video, we about loaded a video up on that about progesterone testing and levels for puppies to be C-sections. But yes, Groundhog Day. Right, so here we go. So Moher says, what causes puppies to have cleft palates? Well, there might be a genetic issue here, there might not be. I mean, I've seen a few cleft palates over the years. I mean, certainly if you have a litter where you have a lot of cleft palates in a litter, or a dog that's continuously producing cleft palates in her litters, then you have to think that there's a link, a genetic link. But basically, you know, it's a problem to do with development. And cleft palate puppies, one thing that I did a video on this is to how to reduce cleft palate puppies by giving dogs 5 milligrams of bitches. I can't say that. Whoop! No, I can't say that word.
No.
Pregnant mamas. Folic acid, 5 milligrams of folic acid every day from when they start their heat until they whelp. And that supposedly can reduce cleft palate significantly. So I think it's just a good idea to do that anyway. Dog coat color genetics explained. This is Cayenne Bush. Is this applicable for pit bulls, Malinois, Presa Canarios? The answer is yeah, probably for the most part. The genetics on colors are going to be pretty similar. Somebody says here, hey, they saw our last video with Tammy in the cage for the fluffy carriers, and they said, I'm pretty sure all these fur babies are adopted already. Yes, they are. Actually, there's a boy in there.
Except for a little boy, the lilac and tan merle boy. He carries Fluffy. He's a TH.
He's very pretty.
Yes.
He's available.
Oh, and he's
But
precious.
we've got another litter of fluffy carriers
Yeah,
that will be born.
but they won't be merles.
They won't be merles, no.
But they'll be fluffy carriers, and some of them will be testable chocolate.
Yes.
And some of them might carry the dual chocolate, you know, where the new shade.
Dennis Floyd says, beautiful home, kudos to Tammy for decorations.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm not through yet.
Oh, this is nice. Leanne Patton says, I purchased the big incubator first. I love it so much that I just got the small one yesterday. They are wonderful. Well, thank you very much, Leanne, for giving us a shout out. We appreciate the feedback.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. She's my friend.
She is. Do you know her?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, cool. I know her too. Not going to answer that one right now. Somebody says, do you think my Gucci could be a stud dog? He's a tri-mer with 10 points. Well, look, I need a lot more information than that. I mean, look, if you want to have a stud dog, make sure that he has good pedigree and great structure.
And get his DNA done.
Yeah, get his DNA done and find out exactly what you've got, and then realize whether or not you even want to have a stud dog. And I've got a video the title is, should you have a stud dog? So go look at that video because it talks about all the ins and outs of this.
Yeah. If you're a hobby breeder, you probably don't want a stud dog.
I mean, the reason you have a stud dog is for everybody else, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, we've got lots of stud dogs. They're not for us. They're for other people.
I don't know what you've done to my car, but it wants to go. You drove it last.
I put a track on it and I'm worried about what you've been doing.
Well, watch. Well, it did it a while ago. Now it's not doing it. James should never drive a woman's car.
This is one for Tammy. Does a lilac merle show red eye glow?
Oh, yeah.
But
it's a merle. So all merles have
typically,
red eye
I don't know if it's true of all merles, but here's the deal.
Well, hang on to that.
Non-merle dogs have to have 2 copies of chocolate, either little b, or little c, or little co, and they will have a red eye glow. So lilac dogs that aren't merle will have a red eye glow. Merle dogs, regardless of whether they're chocolate or not, tend to have a red eye glow, so it's not very meaningful. Somebody says, please help, my puppies are constipated and I started giving them goat's milk.
What's going on?
What do you recommend me to do? I have stimulated them so far and it hasn't worked at all for them. Right. Enema time. Get yourself a 1 ml syringe and some warm, slightly soapy water, and just up the butt. And you can do that a number of times a day and get them rolling, get them going. Tammy's doing a crazy driving.
Well, I have to get over here. Or
Any Remedies solutions for tear stains? There's one for Tammy. Right, Tammy, we'll swing this around so everybody can see your pretty little face.
Oh.
There. Come on, smile at the camera. She's got nice teeth too. She just had a birthday yesterday.
Better to bite you.
Those are old teeth in that mouth right there, but they still look really nice. Smile for us. Give us your toothy grin.
Quit.
You got nice
Do
teeth,
your
Tammy.
Q&As.
Well, I just asked you a question.
About my teeth. What'd you ask me?
Cheyenne Nugent says, any remedies or solutions for tear stains?
Oh, well, I have heard that, like murine, get the red out of your eyes, that you can put that on there, on the tear stain. Or it's called angel eyes or something like that. You get that at PetSmart or Pet Edge.
So the murine is an eye product for human beings?
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
And then so you just put it on the stain itself. We have a little, you're a hero girl, she's a fawn, she has pretty good eye stains.
Oh my, yeah.
Cream dogs tend to show it a lot too. They tend to be black.
I've never had one to have tear stains like she does.
No,
she's got tear stains galore.
Yeah, so, I mean, I would think, what about bluing shampoo? Is that something that might work?
Well, you'd hate to get that in their eyes because that would maybe do some damage on the bluing part.
Well, the answer to this is we've never done anything on this, so we haven't tried it. I mean, we'll give it a shot on this dog and we'll let you know what we find out.
It's on cruise all the time. I'm going to turn it off of it.
Are blue pieds rare?
Scary.
He has red glowing eyes. Okay. So, are blue pieds rare? No. Are pieds dog rare? No. So that's the answer to that question. But if that dog has a red eye glow in a dark room with a video light on your phone, not just as...
my car's doing something weird.
I know. We'll figure it out.
I don't know what you've done, but...
but the...
Goodness sakes.
But the answer is... if there's a red eye glow, it sounds like it might be a lilac pied.
Goodness.
What can I produce with a fawn pied female? Well, without knowing anything else about underlying colours, then she can produce fawns and she can produce pieds, and fawn pieds and fawns. And if you put her with a brindle, she can produce brindles too, but I wouldn't recommend you do that.
Where do I go? The mailbox?
Yeah, please.
I'm going to turn my car off and turn it back on.
I think so too.
Something's weird.
Yes, we'll just pull over here.
Yeah, I will.
Okay. My dog just rise from a 5 on Saturday to a 14 a day. 13. Am I in the safe zone to breed her tomorrow as a surgical? Yeah, I mean, I don't know what kind of a machine you're using here. If you're using an IDEX, then you would I'd be more comfortable breeding on 25. But the difference between 25 and a 40 may only be a day. Probably still get it done. I know that lots of people do surgicals on 30 plus isn't successful, so all you can do is try it. But you're a little bit late probably on that.
Okay. Give me your envelope that you're mailing.
Cool.
Hit the mailbox.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't put a return address on there, Mr. Chopping. Yes, go.
Yes, good. Thanks.
Let me get it in there. I can get the smell box. I did not do that. Oh, I bet I know what it is. I moved my mat.
Oh.
And it's... Well, the mailbox is full.
Her car's been doing this and this and this because she's got the mat on the accelerator.
I think I do.
Got the mat on the accelerator. She thinks there's something wrong with the car.
I'm going to hit my...
Now she wants a new car.
Yep, that'll be...
That is it?
I want the ring and then another new car. I bet that's what it is. Yes, that's what it is. Good grief. How crazy. Go ahead, your Q&As.
Oh, yeah, I'm trying to pull them up.
They're going to say something.
Hey, at least you figured it out. I'm glad at you for that.
Well, duh. I'm a car dealer's daughter.
Yep.
My daddy was a car dealer had his own car lot.
What brand of vitamins
years.
do you give, and what brand of dog food do you give? My breeder uses Victor, but my dogs refuse the food once in a while.
Life Abundance.
Yes.
For the adults with the whitefish. Good stuff.
You can buy that on our website. It's not easy to. I mean, you have to go order the stuff and it gets delivered to you.
Best shampoos for your dogs too. Really smell nice.
www.mybreedersupply.com. All that stuff is there if you look at. Why is it there? Because we use it. But for the puppies, we feed. Well, for pregnant moms, we feed Biljac. BIL-JAC. Biljac. It's available in the frozen section at Walmart.
I was told by somebody that texted me and said that California didn't have it.
Could be. Well, I have seen. Yeah, right, exactly.
I was like, what? Because they have it in Pet Edge, or PetSmart, and they have. I know the dry kind. They don't have freezers there. So
how's your car driving now? The mat's on the accelerator.
It's better. So you want me to answer this question or not? You're so rude.
Ow! Hey, I got a video witness the fact that I'm being abused.
That's okay. You need it.
Abused.
His mother used to carry a hairbrush in the car and beat him with it. He'd be in the back seat at her head.
My mother's not alive anymore.
Well,
so there you go.
For that reason.
Well, it might be.
No, it's not.
All right, so we're talking about food. Biljac. I don't know. Let's go eat some food somewhere. Biljac. BIL-JAC. We give it to pregnant mums. For puppies that are off. Puppies, we feed them mum's milk. If we need to substitute it, then we use powdered goat's milk. And then after that, at about 3.5 to 4 weeks old, we move them on to canine, Royal Canine.
Giabella's babies are fixing to go to the starter moose, Royal Canine.
But that's what we've got to go get right now, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. So we go get Royal Canine Puppy Starter Moose.
And you can either order directly to Royal Canine, or you can get it at PetSmart.
Yeah. It looks like a cat food can, isn't it? It's not cheap.
Or tuna can.
Yeah, and then you put a little bit of goat's milk with it, don't you?
Yeah. Just kind of make it a real thick gravy.
Make it gravy
where they can lick it up when they first start out on it.
Yep, and they'll
like a gravy.
Once you start doing that, be ready for the poop.
Oh yeah,
because
Mama will refuse.
I don't
blame her.
Mum's not picking up the poop anymore when that starts, because here it comes. So at that point, we're fixing to do it on these girls, and we'll do a video on this. We transition to a 4x4 foot pen with a half-inch
playpen where the grates
raised up off the floor.
Are raised up off the floor, and the trays underneath.
It's got 2 trays underneath it.
So then the poop falls down below.
Right.
But there's lots of people that do the what do you call it? Kind of like the litter box, and they have luck with that. I haven't tried that.
You put a litter box in there?
Yeah.
With some kitty litter?
No, not with kitty litter. You put it in there with some kind of little wood.
Like cedar chips?
Chips or something like that.
Let's give this a shot.
It's the kind that if they eat it, it doesn't hurt them. And I don't know. I can't remember which one.
We'll go to PetSmart and take a look. We might just try this. Give this a shot.
Yeah.
But anyway, what we do is
Chanel's going to try it with this litter of Kiki's that she's going to be whelping for us.
Okay.
Kiki and Love My Wolfie.
So
babies.
Just to back to your question, because this is the end of this video here. To back to it, buy a 4 foot by 4 foot playpen with a raised floor, half-inch crate, half-inch spacing.
And you can also buy that at Pet Edge.
What's the money on that? What's the money? It's not cheap, is it?
It was like almost $300.
Yeah, that's what I remember.
But I mean, it's worth every penny.
Oh yeah.
I love it. Mama can be in there with them for a bit, and they have enough room to run around and play. Of course, then when you're cleaning it out, you always take the babies when it's nice outside in a playpen out there to run around and play while you're cleaning up on the inside. Because you have the grates that you're going to have to clean.
Yep.
But
and then you put a bed in there as well, and they learn not to crap on their bed, don't they? So they get kind of, I call it crate training.
Yes.
They learn to go in a particular area.
And then when they go outside, they know that they get to run and go play out there.
And a lot of the people who adopt our dogs, they call back after they've had the dog for 24 hours and say, this dog is potty trained. And it's like...
Let me tell you, if I have to do any potty training, I'm charging $1,000 extra.
That's because of all the hell she went through with me. I mean, I'm 65, and I just now got it down.
Well, anyway, really and truly, your dogs aren't truly trained until they're a year old. But
how old are your husbands?
So smart.
How old are your husbands before they're trained?
You're going backwards.
How old are your husbands before they're
trained? You're
going
backwards in time.
I told your daddy I was taking you back and giving the dowry back, and you were going back.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay, so
he said you couldn't do it. No refund.
No refunds. He didn't want you back either. All right, hey guys, thanks for watching our videos. And subscribe to us and check us out
Yeah.
at lovemypups.com.
Yep. And my phone number is 580-799-1910 to call about the little lilac and tan merle ATA, carrying Fluffy, and about our future babies that Kiki's going to have that'll be carrying the testable chocolate and maybe new shape.
Look where we are.
We're at, you can't see
PetSmart.
it. You can't, no, PetSmart.
Oh.
You can't see it. The sun's
You can't
shining.
Okay, bye everybody.